about it. You're mad because I never you. We've been together for 5 years. I never you. You stink. You have bumps between your legs. It smells. I don't like that.
So as everyone is aware, Santa and Dee split up a few months ago after 5 years of dating. They lately got really into it, but it turns out that those 5 years weren't as great as many had assumed. Dee is now claiming that he had a bumpy, dye-infested pom-pom, which is why he never shared a bed with Santana throughout those 5 years. Furthermore, rumors have said that Santana obtained it by playing with the diddler. Dee claims that Santana is a freak, and that he has been holding sentiments toward him ever since their breakup. However, it's unclear why he chose to come for him in this manner. As if this weren't awful enough, he continued by accusing Dee of smelling unpleasant, saying that he generally preferred attractive Spanish lads, and claiming that Santa wasn't even his type in the first place. However, he went in for Santana since he felt horrible about turning him down, and Santana wanted him. Claimed that Santana's cheeks, private areas, and even veneers all had an unpleasant odor. He was essentially stating that Santana is a walking funk. He claimed that Santana was so repulsed by him that he never even got to glimpse his manhood. Additionally, he used the derogatory term F and mentioned that Santa's mother despises him because of his sexual orientation. He also had his sister in the background calling him his mother and grandma and making disparaging remarks about Santa.
I swear you, you can never swear me, you big fat patty whack, give a dog a bone gas. Excuse me? Miss Bumpy? Never. Ever. I would never stick my dick in you. It's too pretty. And the Spanish poppies deserve it. Moment. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, come on now, bro. Let's talk about it. You're mad because I never you. We've been together for 5 years. I never you. You stink. You have bumps between your legs. It smells. I don't like that. You're not my type. I like light-skinned Spanish pretty boys. You're not my type. First of all, at all. I rock with you because I felt bad, one, and two, we built so much of a bond. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna rock out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You called me on the phone crying. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. You know, the work ain't selling. Da, da, da. So how dare you call me a bum and say I'm broke, and the same sister to say, oh yeah, you pay for niggas. I'm a trick. I pay for niggas. No, you pay for niggas. You pay for niggas fans. You pay for niggas in your presence. You pay for niggas. Yeah, niggas money on you too, but you pay for niggas. What are you talking about? And even on the live, I still gave you praise. Oh, even when I was in jail, I'm like, oh, should I call him? Should I talk to him in jail? I said no, because you know why? He's gonna record it and put it on the internet to make money off it.
Exactly.
So no, I didn't call him at all. He reached out to my sister, my people. Hey, why'd you haven't called me? I'm not calling you, you bumpy. I'm not calling you. Stinky, rough ass, little nasty. You always funny, but your veneers are disgusting. They're disgusting.
That's what new toast glad.
They're disgusting. They're stinky. They're yellow. Your makeup brighten it up. They're disgusting. I never touched you in my life. You never even saw my. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck y'all find a condom?
Your mama hates you because you a. What are you talking about? She used you to get a book on Love and Hip Hop. What are you talking about?
She was a fairy. She was a Jew. And that's even worse.
I don't talk about this man at all with you. Yes.
You don't.
At all.
Disgusting to read, not even I can. Not on the internet. First of all, nobody really understands why he was arbitrarily selected to come for Santana in this manner. Thus, this tirade was shocking as heck. He seemed to have just woken up and needed some influence. He therefore made the decision to cause trouble. Second, despite spending 5 years with Santana, this man wants us to think that he never had sex with him because of the lumps and warts on his private areas. Nobody is denying that Santana has bumps, but it's absurd of him to assume we'd think he never had sex with him. During their relationship, he really turned the block on the man several times and got a tattoo of him with everything. Therefore, why didn't he simply go if he truly wasn't his type and was repulsed by his flaws? The boy go. Together for 5 years, but he isn't your type, and you never slept with him, one individual remarked. Is he listening to himself? Low, someone else said. I hate when they do this though, because you weren't complaining about these warts when y'all were busy bumping. As it turned out, Santana answered D. People noticed, however, that he ignored the accusations of warts and pimples. And because of it, many start to think that D could have been speaking the truth. He said that he was the first person D called for assistance after being released from prison, but now he wants to sit online and fabricate stories about him, gain influence.
Because in the beginning of the interview, he specifically said, I'm not going to be messy. And I was like, cool, this is my place to be messy, it's supposed to tell your truth. But her calling and trying to shibreak him.
People needing a moment, and I am their momentum, and they still getting out here lying down bad. When D was released, I'm the first person that he called. I ain't even gotta do all the shibreaks, all the messy stuff. I don't even gotta do it. You know I know. That's somebody I was dealing with for 5 years. You corny for that though. You were supposed to get on here and you already peaked my energy. Stop lying and saying stop capping and all that.
First, Santana was attempting to remain composed and talk about the issue. But when he saw how far D's accusations of sexually transmitted diseases had spread, he returned and called him out. He claimed that although D is a talented cook, his reputation as a filthy ex-boyfriend has grown over time. He pointed out that D has conveniently yet to reveal the true reason he was imprisoned, but he wants to spend all day discussing him online.
Why the is you saying on the thing, making a live about me? I just called his sister today. Dean's supposed to got out. When Dean first got out, who the first person he called? Me. When nobody wasn't supposed to know he was out yet. And when he called my phone, I said, D, hold on. I didn't even say his name. I said, hold on, because I'm on live. I need to mute. No, you wanted everybody to know that you was out, and you wanted it to go through me. When I sat on the phone with you and your manager, your thing was for you to get out. D is supposed to be cooking. He's a chef. He's supposed to get on TikTok and cook. He's supposed to be cooking, because he's a chef. You were supposed to get out, cook. All the videos that y'all see of D, after all the lies and cap and shibreak, then he plugs in his Instagram and his seasons and all the rest of the and it kept me on the live so I could have said it in front of everybody. You supposed to be cooking. You supposed to be cooking and then doing story times about you still ain't tell nobody why. Why did you go to jail? What you in there for? What happened? What's the shibreak? You supposed to be talking about you. That's why the manager texted that she having anxiety. You supposed to be talking about you. You supposed to be clearing up everything about you. Everything about me, I ain't ducking and dodging and bobbing nothing. What up? I still gotta breastfeed everybody. You supposed to be talking about you.
Although D eventually expressed regret to Santana for the accusations he made, the harm had already been done, and there were even some outrageous claims that Santana had contracted that sexually transmitted disease from Diddy. Naturally, there are rumors that Young Miami provides Diddy with his services.
Maybe I did go too below the belt, so I do want to apologize for that, but I also feel like he went below the belt. But I can't take accountability for nobody else. I do want to apologize. I do want to apologize for going too below the belt. Rashad, I apologize. Like, we can be exes, we can coexist. I don't.
There were many rumors that Diddy was also having an affair with Saucy when Young Miami began to meddle in their relationship. However, nobody took it seriously until recently, when Miami was implicated in an alleged lawsuit against Diddy by producer Lil Rod, and she was accused of impersonating Diddy and serving him with others. The complaint stated, Jones said that he tried to push her away and left the restroom, only to then be followed by Miami's cousin, who then allegedly undressed and attempted to straddle him and have sex with him in front of Diddy and others, including Miami and Justin. Young Miami was among those who were paid a monthly fee by Diddy to work as his workers. The complaint went on to say, the accountant Robin Greenhill would see to it that former employees received cash compensation, wire transfers, or money transfers. Brendan Paul, Moybound, Frankie Santala, and KK would also be in charge of making sure that payment workers were paid in cash. Robin Greenhill sent payment to Young Miami Jade and Daphne Joy by wire transfer, outlining the defendant's continuous illegal activity in exchange for their monthly remuneration for working as Mr. Combs's former employees. Now returning to Santana. Additionally, it seems that Young Miami arranged their meeting after Diddy expressed interest in him. When a stanza from Santa's song Meet Me in the Streets began to resurface on the internet, these accusations gained momentum. Santana was talking about how he is a city girl in Diddy's world, and that Academics is upset about it because he wishes he was one of Diddy's boy toys. Even though the song was intended to be a diss track to Academics. Oh, I get it, he wrapped up. You'd want to live in the city. You truly want to be in Diddy world right now. Give a skirt to his dame. We will now force this man to dance. He received a D. We have now completed this man's transformation. Others quickly started to clock the T and wonder whether Santana was indeed out here, asking Diddy to clap his cheeks for a check. People now believe that D caught the STD from the accusations he made. It is, one individual said, Santana also lived in Diddy's world. It's that he dropped that name, but whatever. So Saucy's really one of the freak-off boys. But now I want to know your thoughts, remarked another. How do you feel about Santana and his ex-boyfriend fighting? Do you all genuinely believe that he has warts and lumps? Or is D only attempting to seem messy? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Additionally, remember to click here to view this additional nasty video.